A Wisconsin church gifted a gold-plated rifle engraved with a MAGA-themed quote to controversial televangelist Mark Barclay earlier this year in a video that recently surfaced. During a Wednesday night service at Living Word Christian Church in La Crosse, Wisconsin, on February 26, Pastor Mark Clements gifted an AR-15 with gold metallic finish to televangelist Mark Barclay. Clements introduced Barclay, a visiting guest speaker recently mired in scandal at his own church, as my pastor. The custom rifle, engraved with President Donald Trump's words, "Fight, fight, fight," came about after a recent lunch shared by the two ministers. Clements said Barclay told him he admired how then-candidate Trump responded after the assassination attempt reported last year. "So we went out and we got him a gold-plated AR-15, said Clements. It's inscribed right on the mag, "Fight, fight, fight," the MAGA Special Edition. We bought it specifically for you. It's got his picture engraved and the president's seal on it. Barclay, a nationally known Pentecostal televangelist, is founding senior pastor of Living Word International Church in Midland, Michigan. Recently, 3 senior staff members at the Michigan megachurch have been accused of sexual assault, as the Roy's report previously reported. Among the accused is James Randolph, Barclay's son-in-law and a minister at the Michigan church, who recently rejected a plea deal after being charged with sex crimes against children. As Clements introduced Barclay to preach at his Wisconsin church, the two men celebrated their shared MAGA affinity. "I hope you like it," said Clements, handing the gold-plated rifle to his friend. "Are you kidding me?" Barclay gushed. "I love it, I love it, I love it. It's a blessing, it really is. Thank you, Mark. I love you, brother." Clements added, "We're going to pray against covetousness to come, because there's about 4 dozen guys that would love to have this, me being one of them." In an email to TRR, Living Word Christian Church Office Director Liz Gabrielson stated, "The gift was presented in appreciation and recognition of Dr. Barclay's presenting at a men's conference and as a decorated war veteran for his service to our country 50 years ago, the Vietnam War." She disputed the description of the rifle as gold-plated, stating, "The firearm is actually a gold FX finish, which is a Cerakote metallic metal paint, so gold-painted would be more accurate." However, Pastor Clements used the phrase gold-plated to describe the custom rifle in his remarks to Barclay during the church service. Extravagant gifts rarely reported in taxes. According to analysis by Trinity Foundation, a religious watchdog group, the rifle given to Barclay may have cost between $1,330 and $1,700, according to the Black Rain Ordnance gun manufacturer website. In the church's statement to TRR, Gabrielson said that she is unable to confirm the value of the custom rifle. If American churches present gifts to their pastors for their birthdays, during Pastor Appreciation Month, October, and when they retire, sometimes they are required to report these gifts as compensation. As U.S. Code Title 26, Section 102 states, small gifts such as snacks and a T-shirt provided occasionally at work are considered de minimis and not subject to taxation. Meanwhile, gifts to non-employees are handled differently. Some of the gifts to and from televangelists are very extravagant. Paula White gave T.D. Jakes a black Bentley convertible for his 50th birthday in 2019. Oral Roberts gave fundraising consultant James Eugene Ewing an aircraft. Creflo Dollar attempted to raise $2 million for Kenneth Copeland to celebrate Copeland's 40th ministry anniversary. Daystar Television Network's only independent board member, Tom Callender, gifted the network president, Joni Lamb, $100,000 for her honeymoon, which she claims to have reimbursed. The danger of tax evasion. In 2011, the Senate Finance Committee published a 61-page report identifying financial loopholes exploited by religious organizations. One of the loopholes was pastors receiving love offerings rather than a salary so that their compensation was not taxed. There also appears to be widespread confusion in the church world regarding speaking honorariums. They are often treated as gifts when they are actually compensation, and the recipient should be given a Form 1099 for tax purposes. Televangelist Todd Kuntz and Gregory L. Clark, pastor of New Hope Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama, both served jail time for tax evasion as a result of treating speaking honorariums as gifts rather than taxable income. However, the courts are not always consistent. An indictment of the late televangelist Morris Cerullo was dismissed because a prosecutor failed to give the grand jury complete information. Tax Notes reported, during the prosecutor's presentation, the grand jury asked at least 3 times about how to differentiate between earned income and gifts. Each time, the prosecutor answered without mentioning the most critical factor, the donor's intent. Reporting requirements for nonprofit groups. For 2025, the gift tax exclusion is $19,000. With a couple exceptions, gifts exceeding this amount are taxable and require the donor to complete the IRS Form 709 and pay the gift tax. Not subject to taxation are gifts to spouses and gifts to pay for school tuition or medical expenses. Responding to TRR's questions about proper tax reporting or the gifted rifle, Gabrielson with Living Word Christian Church said, "Both ministries are aware of and conform to all applicable IRS law concerning this gift." While churches, synagogues, and mosques are not required to report gift expenses to the Internal Revenue Service on a Form 990, other religious nonprofits, such as Christian colleges, do include them in the 990 Statement of Expenses page. The IRS website features a frequently asked questions page for gift taxes, and the IRS Publication 559 provides more in-depth information about gift taxes for accountants and bookkeepers. A version of this article originally appeared at Trinity Foundation.